Let's go ahead and do this, bro, because I'm about to knock this out. I'm about to knock this out so easy, so swiftly. It's not even gonna be funny. It's not even about to be funny, bro. It's okay to portray non-whites in commercials as acting subserviently towards whites. Okay, but here's the situation, right? What would make this not okay? I get that. I get the optics. I get the optics. But I'm saying, what would make this not okay? Just from like the standpoint of like, if we just like don't make a thing. You know what I'm saying? In a commercial. Like, what do they mean by subservient? I didn't fail. I'm just asking a question. Like, what's the context? If we talking just like from the look of a situation, then yeah, cool, like disagree. But like, what if it's a commercial about dry cleaning? You understand what I'm saying? And a random white woman comes to, a Hispanic person's laundromat. And they're like, hey, I need this blanket clean. My son Tanner here accidentally spilled grape soda on it. Like, let's make this diverse. Let's make this, diverse. And then boom, here I am. You're in service to my blanket. Like, what's wrong with that? I'm asking a question. How is grape soda crazy? That's transactional, so it's not the same. You're still working in service to someone. That's subservient. Hold on, I'm about to search up this word, because y'all not about to just play with me like this. I'm about to Google this shit. I'm Googling it. In ways that shows a willingness to do what other people want, or they consider wishes less important than those. Wait, hold on. Okay. All right, they didn't say, look, okay, that's not what that means, bro. That's not what that means, bro. Like, if you take this in a way that's just charitable, then you don't have to look at it like that. I'm going to just go barely disagree. But that's just because of the optics. Bro. Racism in Western countries is mostly a thing of the past. Okay, that's just a strong disagree. I'm good. I'm chilling. Is it okay to make jokes about the food that is served in restaurants owned by non-whites? Lots of garlic in restaurants owned by Arabs. That's just not. Wait, Arabs don't even use that much garlic. Dog meat in Asian restaurants is crazy. That's so crazy. I mean, if the premise of you saying it is based on stereotypes, then yes. And it's not okay to make the joke. Okay? I'm good. Dog meat is insane. It's okay to portray minorities in commercials as being bad at English. I mean, if they're from another country, like, what's the context of the commercial? This is fine. Nobody said Hispanics. You could be from anywhere. Not in commercials. I think that's fine, to be honest. Right, exactly. This lacks context. I need more information. I'm gonna just go with agree for right now. I'm not disagreeing with that, because you don't know what it is that they coming from. Like, they could be here on vacation and they need a tour guide. Like, okay, and then what if there's a service that acts as like, you know what I'm saying, that works for minorities coming from other countries? Hello, I'm just saying, being bad at English isn't inherently bad. We just got to change how we. That's what I'm saying. There's way more people from other countries that don't know English that are way smarter than you. That's not what this implies. Y'all are the racist ones. That's not what this implies at all. Actually, I'm going with strongly agree. Now that I think about it, y'all haven't checked your own mental faculties. Faculties.
Just say you racist.
I'm not saying that, because it's not true. It's not true. It's not saying minorities are bad at English. What it's actually saying is there are some people that could come from other places that might not understand the way that we communicate here, and that's fine. They could be way smarter than you. In fact, black, they're actually 1,000 times smarter than you, most definitely, for facts. That's just facts. It's offensive to ask non-whites if they can teach you sports that people of their race have traditionally been good at. It can be offensive, sure. Said minorities, not foreigners. Foreigners are minorities, you dumb. All right. Western history books should take care to stress the control. Let me reread it. I'm about to reread it. What you mean? Wow? Why are y'all saying wow? Why are y'all saying wow? I don't like what's being put in the chat right now. Western history books should take care to stress the contributions of non-whites to Western civilizations. Should take care to stress the contributions of non-whites. Oh yeah, sure, 100%. Sure. I didn't learn anything about nobody that was non-white in my history books when I was going to school. So yeah, they should. That's not L reading comprehension. I just read it again to make sure I fully understood it. See, y'all are arrogant. Y'all would have just assumed that you knew what that meant off the bat. I went back to reread it just so I could make sure. It is offensive to suggest to non-whites that they will look like celebrities who share their ethnicity. Oh, that they look like celebrities who share their ethnicity. That Asian people. Okay, but nobody says this. Asian people look like Bruce Lee. Black people look like Will Smith. First of all, if Will Smith is the person that every black person just like has to look like, I don't know, bro. I feel like I would just start bleaching. Cause I don't know. Will Smith just seems like a backwards individual to me. You saying that, but you don't have any proof of that, is what I'm saying. You don't have any proof of that. I don't think a lot of people say that, to be honest. Yes, they do, especially Asian people. I mean, they say that about Asian people, but I feel like a lot of people say that about Asian people. They saying non-whites. I mean, I feel like a lot of people are racist against Asians, to be honest. That's why I be rooting for y'all, for real. It's offensive to suggest to non-whites that they will look. All right, bro. I get how it could be offensive. I do. I get how it can be offensive, but I'm not gonna go with strongly agree. I can't go with strongly agree. That's all I'm saying. Is it okay to assume that the kitchens in restaurants owned by non-whites are generally dirtier than the kitchens in restaurants owned by whites? No, it's not okay to say that. Nigga, did I tell y'all? I know I told y'all. Like, the things that were said and the practices that were allowed in some of these establishments that I used to work at were insane. Most atrocities committed by white folks. Who's Sean more racist to? Y'all just want to say Hispanics just because. I actually don't have any racist tendencies towards Hispanic people. White people have a duty to educate themselves on the racist actions of their forebears. Do I agree with this? You got to understand the caliber of white person that you might be fostering here. Look, listen to me. Just listen to me. I get that you're saying you strongly agree, but y'all have not dealt with a nigga. Y'all have not dealt with a wigger who is constantly battling white guilt and feel the need to explain how much their contribution from their family has really, you know what I'm saying, debilitated you mentally and physically. I'm not saying that it's not cool to know this. I'm sure, like, I get that that's the question, but I just know what this turns into. That's not my problem. It will become your problem very quickly when they won't shut the fuck up about white guilt. It will become your problem extremely quickly. I'm going to go agree, but I'm not going with strongly agree. I'm not going strongly agree. I wish there was a neutral. Oh, wait, I could have actually just kept this neutral, couldn't I? But I do agree with it, though. Just not strongly, though. Why do you keep saying I have a girlfriend? Wait, what do you know? What do you know? Over an expansive period of time, white people have failed to understand the racial and cultural divide. Rightfully speaking, they need to educate themselves so we can all move on. They're not going to do that, though. I don't even feel like most of them even have done, like, the proper educationals. So, like, I should have just stayed neutral on that because I feel like majority of them still don't know. It's okay to assume non-whites live up to their racial stereotypes. Black people are good at sports. Oh, no, that's crazy. That's crazy. I would never say that. It is okay to ask non-whites if they know a friend, coworker, or classmate of yours who is the same. Wait, what? I mean, if the premise of this is that they are the same race, then yeah. I mean, then no. But if the basis of the question has no racial foundation, then of course this is okay. And I'm going to just assume that this has no racial foundation. So I'm going to go with strongly agree. That's all I'm saying. I meant no. I meant no. Is it legitimate for Western countries to impose stricter immigration restrictions on people from non-white countries than they do for immigrants for? No, it's not okay. No, it's not okay. You know that's not okay. It is offensive to tell non-whites that they speak English so well. Okay, yeah. Now we're jumping the gun. Who would say that's okay? See, chat, I'm not racist. Wait, what do you mean yes? What happened? Oh, see, it was an accident. It was an accident. I swear to God, it was an accident. It is okay to portray non-white characters in shows as speaking poor or heavily accented English, depending on where you are. Huh? My guy Sean, not a bigot. I'm going to need my payout. That's what I'm saying. One time in school, a white kid asked me for the impasse. They all have racism in their blood. You gave it to him, didn't you? So y'all be telling me a lot of stories about what white people do, blah, 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 blah. What is your reaction to it? I guarantee you stay silent. I guarantee it. You gave it to him with his name on it and everything. I know you did. Y'all some nasty niggas. It's okay, though. Wait, okay. Depending on the show. Yeah, likely story. It depends on the show, bro. It is okay to portray non-white characters in TV shows as speaking poor or not. It don't have to be like poor or heavily accented are not synonymous. I feel like whoever made this study is low-key the racist one. Heavily accented English can still be good English. You understand it? So if you look at Black Panther, for instance, that's a heavily accented movie where the characters portrayed in the show / movie are like the culture plays an integral role into the character and the characters. So personally speaking, I'm going to go with agree. Dependent on the situation, I'm going to go with agree. Not strongly, though. Not strongly, but I'm going to go with agree. Location needs to be, you know what I'm saying, considered. It is offensive to suggest that all people of the same non-white ethnicity. Didn't they ask me this
was
before?
like 1 to 2 whites, the rest were black and Mexicans.
Wait, what?
So I don't know.
What? You don't know what? Why did you give me that information? What is that in reference to? I was going to say something. I'm not going to say it. What do you mean answer it? I did. This question is so hilarious. Oh my God, bro. Like, I could just imagine somebody pulling out a spectacle and like looking at a nigga, you know what I'm saying, with just like a slight accent. You're not really from here, are you? That half smug ass smirk on their face while they chug down a Bud Light. Where are you really from? It's okay. Wakanda's real, isn't it? Yeah. Oh man, there's a skit in this. There's a skit in just this one question. There's a skit in this one question alone. I swear to God. Y'all got water. Okay, I agree. It's offensive, but it's funny as hell. This question in general is hilarious. I'm sorry. I don't really think minorities in the West were historically the target of racist actions. What? It is okay to portray non-whites in Western movies in accordance with racial stereotypes. Arabs are prone to violence. Asians is non-assertive. Depending on what the movie is. You can say strongly disagree, but y'all have to consider what movies benefit from the stereotype and how it contextually can make the movie make more sense. So I have to go with agree just because I'm a film major. I'm just letting you know that right now. If it makes sense for the movie, then it makes sense for this is what I'm saying. It has to make sense. That's all. That's all I'm saying. As long as it makes sense, then it's a go. It may sometimes be necessary for Western governments to detain or investigate non-whites for actions that would not arouse suspicion if done by. Okay, no, who would agree to that though? I wouldn't agree to that. I never said that, chat. What do you mean they got you? I never said this. I never said which movie? What do you mean which movie? You had damn. I'm saying though, when it comes out, then it works. When it comes out, then it works. You feel what I'm saying? It is okay to assume that people mostly have friends that share their own ethnicity. I mean, is it okay? Maybe not, but is it reasonable? Of course. Of course. You see, you know what I'm saying? You see Mackenzie, you gonna assume that they on a fucking swim team with Alexander and Maximilian. You gonna assume that they all on a swim team together. Meanwhile, if you see Jamal, I'm not gonna say nothing, bro. I'm gonna go with agree. I'm just gonna go with agree temporarily because like there's nothing wrong. I'm just saying.
That nigga. It's going down in here. I'm with the money team.
Most people, you know what I'm saying? Names are crazy. I'm just all right, bro. I can't do nothing on this shit. What does this mean? What does this mean? This makes you 5% more prone to what the fuck is general racism?
Finish that analogy.
What do you mean? What? Wait. How?
One time in the 7th grade a kid pulled up a pic of Chris from Everybody Hates Chris and asked if we're the same type of African. Just so y'all know how the whites be moving.
Bro, what the fuck? This is not true. This is not true, bro. I'm not even in this lane. What is this test bait? Can I find another test?
I don't think asking where people are from is offensive.
That's what I'm saying.
If I see a Hispanic who's brown with an accent, it's obvious that they aren't from an English-speaking country.
What the fuck? Lopez, how are you racist against your own people? You're not getting paid for that. They don't even tell me what this is based off of. Where's the data to support that I'm more than the average? It's just a gray graph next to it. Like, I want to see who else participated in the test. Like, where are the demographics? More prone to socio-historic racism than the average person. More prone to perpetual foreigner racism than... How? I gave foreigners, like, the best... Like, if anything, I would support... All right, bro.
Racist.
All right, bro. Whatever, bro. Measures belief in racial stereotypes and racial group identities, as well as the belief that non-whites are generally less advanced than whites. First of all, why is this so like geared toward white folks? Like, you could have literally given me a test talking about like how I feel about black folks in general, and this could have been way different. This could have been way different if you asked me more questions about other cultures. You just asked me about white people. So, chat, how about we stop focusing on me and focus more on the fact that this test centered so much around white people, you know what I'm saying, that they wanted so strongly for even the minorities to participate in a situation where, even in a situation where I was supposed to be looking at it from a statistical point of view like this, if we analytically divide the entire test, what do you mean next test? Well, bro, okay, first of all, I'm passing a homophobia test with flying colors, bro.